nice. Here we go. All right, so from your marching, nice big arm movements, standing up nice and tall, and start to consciously notice breathing in, breathing out, and 10 more seconds right here. So you're gonna keep your walking in place, but we're gonna walk a little bit around just in our space that we have in front of us. So I want you to walk over to your right, and then backwards, and then over to your left, and backwards, and then back over to the right, and back. And then one more over to your left.
Hey, you're currently listening to 92 Elm on Upbeat. This is one of hundreds of tracks that you can access and download.
Good. So hold right here, slow it down. Give me 3 big stretches up. Exhale out and up. And one more up and exhale out. All right, excellent. So now we're going to be standing right behind your chair. So as I mentioned, we're going to start standing. All right, so we're going to do a little bit of reliance today on one side versus the other, and I thought what we can do is incorporate a little balance into what we're doing. So we're going to start with some leg raises. So standing with your toes facing forward towards your chair, and you're going to extend that left leg out to the side, hand on the hip, and then you're going to just lift and lower down. Lift, welcome, and up. And 4, 3, and 2, and last one. All right, now take that leg down. Take a big deep breath in and out. Now we're gonna lift and hold the leg lifted. Okay, now you know each of your balance. Can you take your hand off your chair and still hold that balance? If not, no worries, just stay right there. Maybe hover that hand nice and close. Good. And then go ahead and lower down. Great job. Okay, from this position, we're gonna do some heel raises before we switch sides. So we lift, lower down. And we're going for 10 of these. So 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Okay, so you can stay right there. You're going to switch legs. I'm going to put my chair right here. We're going to do the same thing with those leg raises. So both feet start firmly on the ground, facing right towards the front. Hand on the hip. Other hand is nice and light on your chair. And then we lift. Lift. And I have my foot in a little bit of a flexed position. Strengthen that leg a little differently. And up. Lift. Nice job with those leg lifts. And 2. And 1. Take the leg down. Reset so that your hips are nice and square. And then we're going to try that balance move. So we lift right here. And you might notice one sign changes from one to the other. Can you take your hand off and hold? If you feel unsteady at all, keep that hand close by that chair. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lower down. All right. Walk it out 10 seconds. And the first round and the middle we did calf raises. So now we're gonna do some squats. Slow it down. I'm gonna face forward right towards my chair, and again using that chair for some balance. You're gonna do some sit down and then push to come up. So squat down, press to come up. And push into the feet as you come back up.
Oh, no.
Press up. And lift. And 3 more. And 2. And last 1. Good, all the way up. Great job. Okay, so let's have a seat in our chair. And like I mentioned, at the end, we're gonna come back to standing, but here's where you wanna grab your light weights. Okay, so we're sitting all the way back onto your chair, so you're nicely supported. Weights come in front, and I'm actually going to get a different color so you guys can see me good. Okay, all right, so weights in front. So first we're going to do open the door. So we're going to bring those weights open, keeping the elbows bent, and then close back up. Staying right about chest height or lower. Close. And open. Elbows are staying bent and lifted up off your sides. Out. Nice job. And we're sitting up nice and tall with these. 2 more. And last 1. Good. Go ahead and lower those weights down for a second. And then you're going to pick up just your left arm. So we're going to bring that arm up right about near your shoulder. Can you press up from here and then take it down? So push to bring it up. The other weight is just resting on your leg. Nice. And 2 more on this side. Good. All right, and then bring it down. Okay, so now we're going to go back to both arms before we switch to the other side. Bring those weights in towards your hands, and your elbows are in towards your sides. Now, we're going to open right here and pull in all the way. So you get a little rest in between, pulling the weights into your sides. And close. Press out. Pull back in. Out. Good. And our palms are facing up here. Press open. 3. And 2. Last 1. And bring it all the way in. Left hand comes down this time. Right hand brings that weight right up towards your shoulder, and then press on the other side. Press up. And breathe with your work, feeling your abdominals contract as you do this arm exercise. So press. Press up for 3. And 2. Last 1. And then take it down. All right, good. We're gonna go down to 1 weight. So for me, I'm gonna just put that 1 weight on the side, holding on to the other one. And you're gonna hold it between your hands like you're about to crush a can. All right, so first move, I want you to press it all the way out in front and then bring it in. Press out. The whole time we're sitting up nice and tall in our chair. Press. 3 more. And if that weight gets heavy, you can always just do your hand exercise, pressing the arms nice and long, and go ahead and pull it in. Okay, so the next one is nice and slow and cautious. Lift your heels off the floor, just holding your legs in place, and And then you're going to take that weight and pass it overhead. So very carefully so it doesn't fall down. And you're just going to rotate around, pass it from one hand to the other, back down. Good. And this is one, even if you're young, you don't go too fast. You don't want to drop that weight. I've done it. All right, one more with this side. Now, you're going to switch the other way. Lower your heels. When you come up to the top, lift the heels, and then down as you bring the weight down. So it's lift, lower down, nice and slow. Good. Pass it around, lifting the heels when you come up. And this is a great one for our core and our abdominals as well. One more. And lower down. All right, excellent. Place that weight right by the other side. So now you're weightless. We're gonna do one set of leg exercises in the chair and then come back up. Hands at your sides. And I want you to do our step out side to side. So we go out and out. Aiming to keep your upper body looking straight forward, directly ahead. Tap out. Good. So nice for the hips for these. All that sitting we do. Press out. And we've got about 6 more each side. So 6. And tap out. Three more each side. Out for 3. And 2. And last one. And take it out and back in. Good. Okay. Coming up out of that chair, but keep it right behind you. We're going to do 4 sit-to stands before we completely stand up. So we come up, right back down, back up. Just when you get all comfy, I'm going to get you out of that chair. Back down, back up. Good. Last one. Take it down and back up. Awesome. All right, so come around. I'm going to get my weights out of my way. Make sure you don't have anything in your way. And I'm actually going to take my chair out of the equation here too. So that's an option, or you can keep it close by if you'd like. In the very beginning when we were warming up, we did some walks outward side to side. So we're going to do that, but we're going to add a heel tap at the end. So here's how it's going to be. We'll start walking in place again. And I'm going to back up just a little bit here. Okay, so now you're going to walk out to your right. So you're going to walk out, tap your heel at the end, and then back in. Walk in place 5 seconds. When we walk out the other way, you're going to tap that outside leg, or I guess it becomes the inside leg. So we go over and tap, back in. And once you've got that pattern, 5 seconds right here, come back out to the other side, tap at the end. And other side, tap at the end. And out, and tap. And out, and tap, and again, and out, and we've got one more each side. Tap out, and other side, and tap. Good. Now stay right here, another 15 seconds. I'm nice and warm. Alright, so we're going to come to slower pace and then completely coming to a stop. Alright, a little stretching, but we're also going to incorporate a little bit of some core stuff while we stretch. So bring the fingertips right behind your head. And just think about if someone came up behind you, pull your elbows back just a little bit. So pull them back for a stretch. And then bring them back so they feel natural. And then tip over to this side, back up, over to the other side, and up, and over. Good. Over, pressing your feet into the floor. One more each way. And over. Good. Stop right in center. Extend your arms. And then circle them forward as if you're going to give someone a big hug. And then bring it all the way back up. Arms go down by your sides. Stretch one arm up, reaching for the ceiling, and then look up towards your hand. And then bring your arm down, other side. If your neck feels okay with it, you can look up towards that hand as well. And back down. And then hands on your hips. And just lean forward from your hips, holding the position right here. Slowly coming up. And then we're going to drop the hands this time, but the same bend at the waist. And then slowly come up. Now, if you would like, you can drop your hands a little further on this last one, or you can do one of those two positions. So I'm going to bring my hands more down, and I'm going to feel a nice stretch up the back of my legs. Take a nice deep breath in right here, and exhale up. All right, excellent job.